Are you an independent artist dreaming of playing festivals this summer like Glastonbury, and you've seen things like the Emerging Talent Contest come up and festival lineups being announced, and you're thinking, I have no idea how to get on these lineups, but I want to? Well, I might just have some of the answers. Hi, my name is Jodie Bryant. I'm a presenter, DJ, host, curator. I have a new music night called Discover Live, which champions you guys, independent artists, and also builds connections with the music industry, people in the audience, promoting the night, inviting people down, guest lists, and going to gigs. And so far, I have helped a bunch of artists. I mean, artists like Catty, who is an icon, legend, star, diva, queen, directly after performing at Discover Live, got a Stevie Nicks support slot. She had been manifesting it hard, but I know that the booker came to Discover Live, and that is just one example of how I do know what I'm talking about. I do know how to help these artists, and I want to help, which is the most important thing. I also work in the music industry. I'm very connected with A&Rs, pluggers, and I go through a lot of new music because I curate and host the New Music Monday night at the Ned on a Monday, which if you're free, you should come to. It's very good. We champion kind of independent and grassroots artists. And then I also obviously do Discover Live, which is a regular night of people celebrating independent, new, emerging talent. I've helped loads of artists from my night make the jump to being able to kind of apply for festivals and know which people to email, what to say in their emails, and how to make their emails stand out, because these are all things that are really important. It doesn't just come to everyone by filling in a form and getting lucky. It happens to some people who are very fortunate. I've never gotten anything in my life, I don't think, in my career through filling in a form. Forms and me just don't match up. But what does match up is me and making something happen, doing the action, you know? Now, this video will cover tips on getting onto festival lineups, as well as the Glastonbury Emerging Talent Contest, which has just been announced. They have just launched it. It opened on Monday. You only have a week to enter. They make the deadline very small because you can only imagine how many applications they get. So what are you going to do as an independent artist to make your application stand out? This video is going to go through some tips, some tricks, some things that I know that they're looking for, but also we're going to cover how you can start getting yourself in touch with festivals and being known to those festival bookers, because as an independent artist, you really are doing everything on your own, and I understand that. So, Glastonbury Emerging Talent Competition. I've literally got the rules here. So all you need to do is be an artist. You can enter for 1 week only using the glastonburyfestivals.co.uk website, and all you need to do is supply a YouTube link to one original song plus a link to a video of you performing live. If you win, if you get into the final, if you get into the long list or the short list, you get some really cool experiences, and obviously the main winner does get to perform at Glastonbury, the best festival in the world. The winner also gets £5,000 talent development prize money from PRS, and 2 runners-up get £2,500, all to go towards them developing as an artist, which is so cool. Like that kind of thing, you know, it's so rare to come by. So this is an amazing opportunity, and you need to get on it this week if you haven't thought about your entry already. So what can you do with just a YouTube video of an original song and a video of you performing live? Well, one thing you can definitely do is make sure you have a good quality video. It does not have to be filmed like a music video on a proper high-tech camera. And you can have professional quality videos synced up with microphones, synced up with sounds for the live performance bit. I have heard on the grapevine that one full live song is really quite good. So if you have that, upload that baby to YouTube. And then in regards to the other song, an original song by yourself on YouTube, a music video is great. Obviously that then enhances your creativity, shows that you're really like out there doing stuff as an artist. But also it can be an original song really stripped back, just you in your room playing a guitar. That was really hard to say. As long as the video quality is good, the sound is good, and the song is good. People are looking for, you know, lyricism that stands out, style that stands out. An artist that I'm really good friends with now, who I played on BBC Introducing actually for the first time ever many years ago. She actually won it, Eva, and she is very, very cool and has her own kind of genre, which I actually called live on the radio Winter Garage. And it's like nothing else. And she ended up winning it and has gone on to, you know, win loads of funding from Youth Music. And I think she's involved with the Mobos this year, but I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that or not, but I've seen her in a few videos. But yeah, most importantly, and most of all, you have got to stay authentic, stay true to yourself. What kind of music are you all about? And just link your best song with your best video, your best original, the song that you are most proud of. Obviously, it can't be like 3, 4, 5 years old. I mean, it can, but it's better if it's, you know, a bit more recent than that, because this is the Emerging Artist Contest. They are looking for artists who, you know, are doing things, they're active, they have a growing social media presence, and they're evolving, artists who are developing and changing their style, sound to, you know, become the biggest and best version of themselves that they can. And then this opportunity would be another stepping stone in the right direction. I would really, really exaggerate the importance on audio quality in your live recording and in your original song recording, because that is what really is gonna bring a video to life or not, is your voice. Of course. Really don't want you to miss this opportunity. And if you can't get yourselves together in time for the deadline, then get ready for next year. I tell people every single year, get ready for next year. Then it comes around, have they got a professional video recording of them singing live that really sums up what a performance from them is like? No, they just have a video from an iPhone, 30 seconds of a crowd overlapping the noise of them singing. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. It needs to be high quality. So really make the effort, go for it, and you never know how far it could get you, because the connections you make on the way are just as important as potentially winning or being a runner-up in the competition itself. Other festival lineups wise, getting onto them and reaching out to the right people. This is a toughie, and honestly, one of the aspects of the music industry that I have even struggled to find out about, because people love to gatekeep, but what I'm all about is not gatekeeping with independent artists, and telling you guys what I'm learning about the music industry as I get to experience it as well. So you might have seen loads of festivals are announcing their lineups. Do not panic. There are always extra stages. There are always extra spots. There are always ways to get in. It's like when you want a ticket to a concert. It's like when you go months and months and months and haven't got an Olivia Rodrigo ticket, and then you put out a tweet and say, I'm really sad I'm not going to Olivia Rodrigo tomorrow. And then your friend texts you the next day saying, I have a free ticket. Joking. It's not that easy, but that did happen to me last year, and it was literally one of the best days of my year. But there is a lesson there. It's all about putting yourself out there, putting yourself front of mind, front of place. What can you do to be the most wanted festival artist performer? And what can you do extra that you're not doing now to get yourself in front of the right eyes? And I'll tell you, you can do loads of stuff. You can be out and about at gigs. You can be playing at pubs, in gardens, or just recording yourself performing more. You can always do more. I'm not saying spend loads on a band and on money and spend loads of money, but being able to perform like that, like at a drop of a hat, having an acoustic set ready to go and a band set ready to go and a cover set ready to go, so valuable. So just start playing local gigs, playing as many gigs as you can. Don't say no to gigs if you're independent and really looking for these opportunities, because you never know who might be in the crowd at those gigs. Some guy might come along, or some lady might come along and be like, oh, I manage this artist, they need a support act, or I work for this festival, it's local, but do you want to be on the lineup here? And if you do that, you're then more likely to work your way up and be on the bigger festival lineups. Yes, you're going to have to start from the bottom. You are not going to get on the Reading and Leeds lineup straight away. But there are so many local festivals. I'll list some at the end of this video, because I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. But if you skip to the end and want to write them down, I will list some smaller festivals as well. And when it comes to smaller festivals, guess what? They're more likely to reply. So message the founder, the program director, you know, whoever's listed on that festival website. If it's a small one, they're probably going to reply. And follow them on Instagram, engage with the festival, get a good feel for it, and don't reach out to the wrong kind of festival. You know, if you're a acoustic folk act, don't reach out to a punk and metal festival, because it just shows lack of research. You've really got to put time into these things, and when the right opportunity comes, you will then be front of mind. Also have an EPK ready. If you don't know what that is, it stands for... Also have a really good EPK ready. If you don't know what that stands for, it means electronic press kit. So basically what that means is, it's basically like a CV, a slideshow CV, PowerPoint vibe thing. And it's interactive, it shows what you've been up to, it shows some videos, some pictures, it's engaging, it's quick, and it really shows that you are out there doing this, doing the most. And it gives someone an insight really quickly into what you're like as a festival performer. What would be really good in these videos, in these EPKs or in any videos, would be to show you performing with a crowd there, because everyone wants a crowd, everyone wants people at their stage, the festival, the artists, the crowd themselves, like everyone wants a crowd. So in your EPK, include videos of you live, recorded stuff, stats, TikTok following, Insta following, supports, quotes, testimonials from people like myself or other people in the music industry, pluggers, A&Rs, or people that you might know. Yeah, and you can make them on Canva. It's really, really easy. Canva is a godsend. I love Canva. I love it. Can't even work out if my favorite app is Canva or CapCut. It's a tough one. But once you're sending your EPK to small festival owners and small festival founders, you could even say, once you've got the relationship there, and maybe you're on the lineup, maybe you're on a small stage, you could say, how about I play the bigger stage next year? Or do you know anyone at this festival? Because it's my dream to play, you know, Victorious or Transmit or Truck Festival, whatever. It's all about connections. That is, more and more I work in this industry, the more I realize it is all about connections. And that is why you've got to get out there, go to the gigs, go to the networking events, go to the meals, go to the coffees with the random people who run a really small independent record label, because you never know what could happen. You never know what opportunities might come up. So just say yes to the dress. No, say yes to the opportunities. Unless they make you feel uncomfortable, then don't say yes. And then follow up. Remember, if you send an email to a festival person and they don't reply, 2-3 weeks, you can probably follow up. They probably will reply then again. They probably will reply then, especially if they're a smaller festival owner. If they don't, maybe send a cheeky nudge on Insta, like just checking you got my message. But don't be annoying. Really, really stress that. Do not be a pest. there's a real fine line. People say I'm quite good at it, so if you need other tips, I mean, yeah, that is my main advice. I'd say 2 to 3 weeks minimum between chasing, because otherwise you're being a pest. You do want to reply, but you're gonna get it. Trust me, you're gonna get it. And finally, one of the things that can help you get festival slots, festival lineup slots, jumping back to emailing festival owners and smaller festival people. I know a lot of people have asked about this, and in that initial email, you should know their first name. You should know about the festival. You should know who last year's headliners were, or if they've had headliners before. You should know the style. You should have done your research, okay? So for example, the email could read like this. Hi Ben, my name is da-da-da. I am a da-da-da artist from da-da-da. I am a huge fan of da-da-da festival and then maybe exaggerate that you know that it's, maybe somewhere nearby. You'd be like, as a local artist, I think it's really important to reach out. I thought it'd be really good to reach out and let you know that I would love to be a part of the festival this year in any capacity. I have attached my EPK, which shows videos of me performing live to a crowd of over 250 people, despite being completely independent and doing this on my own. I have 4 singles coming out this year. One has already got, 10,000 pre-saves. One's already got, 150 pre-saves. And I'm announcing my debut headline show next month. It shows traction, it shows you're prepared, it shows you know about the festival, it shows you know their name, it shows so much. And I just, spimbled that out. I just whipped that one out of thin air right now. But stuff like that, just showing that you care, because if you show you care, you will get people responding well. And it's that simple. And it all starts like that. It's not a simple journey. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be quick, but nothing is. If you want to build longevity and play at those festivals in the long run, you've got to do the legwork first. You've got to, and it will be worth it in the long run. I promise you. But yeah, on the outside, as well as reaching out to festivals and trying to get those gold dust slots, even at the small ones, which I'm sure you will do, what you can keep doing is just building momentum. An artist who is doing so well at the moment, and I'm really loving seeing them build their momentum, is Isola Bella, who she's just like cultivated this whole little world of her own. And I think her music honestly has the potential to be like the next female version of Sam Fender. And she's just like this sweet little angel, but then she has this voice that's like this voice that like bursts out of her and is so energetic and like emotional. And yeah, I love it. And she had a Zoom and couldn't even fit all the fans into a Zoom. And she's completely independent. I don't think she even has a manager yet. I hope she doesn't mind me saying this. And I really like what she's doing. She's just going. Momentum, pre-saves, aesthetic, the Instagram, the TikToks, the going live. She's going live quite a lot as well. All of these great tips as well to just keep momentum going. If you're sitting there thinking, what am I doing today that can help build momentum to become the next big pop star, rock star, rap star, whatever, the next big thing, you can always be doing more. Go and look at you know, Isabella's Instagram, see what she's doing. She's going for it. And take what you can and apply it to your own artist world, because someone from the festival world will be looking and will come across your profile one day. And what if they like your song that you've sent them, but you haven't posted anything for 3 or 4 weeks? They need to see that everything's matching up. Woo, this has been a very in-depth video. I hope it's helped, because that is what we're trying to do out here. But this has been a very in-depth video. But to recap, Glastonbury Emerging Talent Contest is open. Enter it. Do not waste this opportunity. Make sure your sound quality is great, your video quality is great, and your performance shows what you are like in a live setting, because that is what they're looking for. Show your best song, not your most recent, unless your best song is from like really, really long ago. But yeah, best song as your original song, and just go for it. Just go for it, and make sure your socials are popping off and make sure they're up to date. And with other festivals, honestly guys, take chances. Reach out to the smaller festivals. You know, you might not be getting replies from the big dogs yet, but that's why you got to do the small ones first, and then the big ones come running, and they will. Just get your EPK ready, email some smaller festivals, local ones as well. You know, there's always room. And just have a broader look at what is coming up later in the year, because festivals go on, honestly, from May till October. There are so many festivals, so many. And yes, I'm gonna put it out there, you cannot expect to be paid for all of your festival appearances, but pick which ones you think would be good for your brand, for your artist project, and then look at it as an investment. I'm a big fan of, you know, looking at the longer term investment. I worked for free for years and years and years. I still find it crazy when I get paid to be a presenter, because I worked for so many years for free. And I know it's tough and it's expensive as an artist, but sometimes the long-term investment is worth it. I hope this video was helpful, and please come back for more. We are nearly at 1,000 subscribers, and I don't know why I've just set myself that challenge. So please send this on to your friends who are artists, because I think it will help them. And yeah, if you like this video, there are some more on my channel. My name is Jodie. Please like, subscribe, comment, and send on. And yeah, I'll see you next time. And good luck with the Glastonbury competition. Let me know if you enter. Let me know.